Hi, I'm Charlene Shirk, and welcome to Digital Champions, where we speak to some of the most innovative thinkers in the digital space. And joining us today from the Woodlands, Texas, is Brittni Castilaw from Backstage Digital. Brittni, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Tell us a little bit about where you're located. Folks may not be familiar with the Woodlands, Texas, and then tell us what you're doing over there at Backstage Digital.
Absolutely. So we are in the greater Houston area. We're about 30 miles north of Houston, Texas. And we've been in business for 5 years. We're a boutique digital agency specializing in anything from website design, SEO, search engine marketing, like your Google AdWords, your pay-per-click, and social media marketing and advertising.
So do you have a niche for your business, or do you take on a variety of clients, or maybe a bit of both?
A little bit of both. We specialize in lead generation. We are in this Houston area, so we do work with oil and gas and industrial and manufacturing, but we also work with plastic surgeons, med spas, dermatologists, dentists. Anyone who is looking to generate leads for their business online is a great fit for our agency.
Now, that is a great variety, because I can see one being like cosmetic surgery and all that stuff. Very, ooh, let me learn more about this. And then oil and gas. So talk to me a little bit about how you make both interesting, engaging, and educational for your audience, because we all know that's the message, how we have to craft our message today in digital marketing.
Absolutely. So we'll tackle the oil and gas side of things first. We understand in oil and gas, it's not if, it's when a crisis will happen. And so in oil and gas, it's all about creating your audiences so that when these instances happen, you have an audience that you can communicate to, whether that's your social media organic audience, whether it's using SEO to generate website traffic organically, or whether it's your email marketing list that you have in order to communicate to when and if a crisis happens. It's very interesting because over the last 2 to 3 years, we've seen external crises happening like the pandemic or security breaches that affect industries like your med spas, your plastic surgeons that have had to close their doors for periods of time due to those external factors. So we've been able to implement similar strategies from an audience growth standpoint that align on both sides of it.
I can imagine on the medical side, a hack would be very concerning to consumers because they have my medical information. And today we always want to keep that, so clamped down. So let me ask you, what is your biggest challenge in solving these challenges or pain points for your clients? What's the biggest challenge for you in achieving those results?
We tackle When I talk about hacking, I'm talking more about your Facebook ad accounts or your Instagram accounts specifically, not necessarily that data aspect. So when a Facebook ad account is hacked, we pivot. What other channels make sense for them while Facebook is doing their investigation, which takes quite a long time, months sometimes. And so where can we move your revenue? Where can we move that marketing ad spend, for example, to TikTok, where we can still reach an audience that makes sense for your business and get you revenue and leads for your business while those things are being taken care of by those external sources that we don't have any power of controlling.
Yeah, being able to pivot quickly is so important in this day and age. And you mentioned, Brittni, that you've been in business for 5 years. So that means you have scaled your business at some point. Can you tell me, when do you know when it's time to scale your business, when you're ready?
Absolutely. I love this question. So for the first 4.5 years of our business in Backstage, we capped our client base. We only took a limited amount of clients. And the reason for this was so that we could build processes and procedures and implement technology like our client dashboard and create capacity so that when we did scale, we were able to roll that ball and we had everything in place to generate results for our clients. We scaled our business. October is when we started of 2021. So we've been scaling for almost 10 months.
Well, that's congratulations to you. And before I let you go, we have like 30 seconds left. I always want to know, what's your best tip that you could give in the digital space?
Absolutely. A lot of times clients will come in and they'll just want to do Facebook advertising or they'll just want to do search engine optimization. The best tip that we can give is to create consistency on a multi-channel approach. target your search engine optimization efforts because that's long-term marketing strategy. You're going to see results later down the road, but those results are going to be stellar. But also combine with a short term, whether that's a Google AdWords or a PPC campaign on Facebook ads or Instagram ads.
Great advice, Brittni. Thank you so much for joining us today in Digital Champions, and the best of luck out there to you in Texas.
Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, it is our pleasure. And if you'd like to learn more about Backstage Digital, we ask you to start searching for them on dailyadbrief.com. Well, I'm Charlene Shirk. That's going to do it for this episode of Digital Champions, and we look forward to learning something new with you next time.
Simplify presents Addressable CTV, combining the power of TV with the targeting and attribution of digital. Simplify's Addressable CTV delivers massive reach with the ability to scale without sacrificing precision. TV buyers can generate incremental reach with household-level targeting, frequency controls, reporting, and insights. To learn more about Simplify's Addressable CTV and what it can do for your clients, visit simply.fi.